Hey everyone, happy Friday. I hope you can hear me well enough because I'm sitting outside and it just started raining like crazy bad. It was only drizzling at first and now poor Stubby's like scared. Aw, I might have to put him back inside. Yeah, sorry bud. But I wanted to show you his cute little yellow shirt today. Yeah. Alright, sorry guys, hang on. I gotta put him inside. There we go. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do a video every Friday is my goal. Originally, I started doing videos, I tried to do them every day, and I just failed at it. I just can't keep up with every day. It was too much on me. But I'm gonna try to do a video every Friday of, I have like 1,000 ideas of things I want to do videos on, just to share information and spread education stuff. But if you guys have anything else you want to hear me talk about, then just message below the video and I can write it down on my video to-do list. So tonight though, I wanted to start, last time I did a series on the bobtail cats, the Sphynx Bob and the Bambob, and tonight I wanted to start a series just about general information about cat breeders, Sphynx breeders in particular of course, but just some general points to discuss some topics about breeders and some questions that a lot of people have when they first come to be interested in adopting a hairless cat and trying to find information. So tonight I want to do what you need to look for in a good breeder. And I wrote myself a quick little note card, so if you see me looking down, it's because I didn't want to forget all the important things I wanted to tell you. So, and I'll try to talk faster. So number one, most important, visit the cattery, visit the cattery, visit the cattery. Please, if there is any way you can, visit the cattery. Any good cattery, they're going to open their home to you and let you visit the cat. Now of course if you're out of the area like a lot of people are, you know, then you can't. You do the best you can. You know, just be demanding. You are the consumer. You are the customer. I mean, I don't like to say that in the world of, you know, pets, but in general, anybody, us as consumers, whatever we're buying from somebody, an individual, a company, whatever, we have all the power. Ask for anything you want. If that, I mean, don't be crazy, but ask for anything if you want. If that breeder won't show you, then you know there's a red flag. So if you can visit the cattery, we've had people fly in to our cattery just to come visit, come for a home visit to see maybe the cats before they even adopted one from us, or maybe visit their kitten while it was growing up because we raise them for 12, 14, 16 weeks sometimes before they go home. So get there if you can. Now, Little Nudist Cattery, you know, and I'm no longer breeding anymore, just to throw that out there. There's a lot of confusion now, but I've been retired from breeding for 4 years. I started Little Nudist Cattery 14 years ago, but basically, you know, it's just, I created Little Nudist and my amazing partner, family of partners, they are the ones that are actually breeding the kittens for all of you and doing all the hard work to make all these lovely babies. Because when my health began to struggle more, I made the ethical decision to stop breeding because I couldn't dedicate the time and attention that these cats need to be raised well. So just to say that. But our group, Little Nudist as a whole, we do require a deposit to be placed first on a kitten before you can come visit, and that's just to protect the ladies and their families, you know, just to weed out any creepos or just, you know, try to prevent anything sketchy, because it can be scary in this world out there now, as we all know. because these catteries are in their homes. These are in the ladies' homes. Like Jamie's cats are in her home with her children. Amanda's cats are in her home with her children. So don't be alarmed if a cattery requires some type of deposit. I think that actually is a good thing, shows a good cattery, because that means that their cats are in their home, they're allowing you to their home, and they want to be protected. To back that up, if you are out of the area, you can ask for photos or videos of the cattery. You know, if it were me adopting today, I would say, hey, can you take a video? I want to see all your cat rooms, all the areas. I want to see, you know, where's your boy living set up, where are your girls, where do they have their babies, where's everybody raised. I want to see the parents, like, on a video. And if they won't do that, then run the other way. Okay, so next is pedigrees. You want to see the pedigrees. If you're going to adopt a kitten, if you're going to reserve from a litter that's not born yet or one's already born, ask who the parents are first and then ask for the pedigrees. And I know all of you aren't going to have the, you know, internal knowledge that we have as breeders about specifically what you're looking at there, but pretty simply is you just want to try to see, do you see the same name of one cat here and the same name of the other cat in the dad's lines or the mom's lines, you know, too close together, meaning that they're inbred. I mean, it's not that hard to just see the names, and I can't tell you how many times that's a problem. That's still being done, and you know, these breeders want to kind of skirt around it, calling it something fancy like, oh, it's line breeding, but they're only doing that to get a specific trait. So they're inbreeding the cats to get a certain thing, like, oh, they like the wedge face of its head or its ear shape or its color. Sorry, no. Our number one is priority, and I think every breeder's number one should be priority over any looks. And we never breed cats together unless they're at least 3 generations back of any familial history. So that's another big one that I know just a lot of people don't think about, especially in the cat world. They don't really know and think about the pedigrees as much as dogs, I think. But get them and look at them. Next is Hcm scans. You want to see, again, the kitten you're going to adopt. I want to see the parents' Hcm scans. No, kittens do not get Hcm scanned, because HCM as a condition is not going to be a problem until the cat is typically at least a year old. That's like really on the rare young side. Most cardiologists recommend you scan by age 2. As breeders, we tend to take ours somewhere between the 1 and 1.5 year mark the first time for their scanning, and then do it every year to year and a half after that, whatever our cardiologists are recommending. But you want to see the heart scans. You want to see that the parents are being heart scanned when they're bred, and you know, somewhere at least around once every couple years. You know, there are breeders out there that will just swear up and down that it has to be every year, you know, but again, as a cattery, we have discussed with our cardiologist team, you know, we go to the University of Gainesville, or, you know, my mom does with the cats here, and our personal veterinarians, and we do what we're told by our professionals. Everybody else can, you know, ride on their high horse. Next thing is spay and neuter. If your breeder does not spay and neuter their cats, run away, run away, run away. Again, please, this is such a huge point, because an ethical breeder, you know, what an ethical breeder wants to see is they want to see their kitten protected at all costs. They love that kitten. They poured 3-4 months of their heart and soul into doing everything correctly, you know, to raise this baby, and the last thing they want to see is anything come to harm to that kitten. So if that kitten's not spayed and neutered, you know, there's a lot of whole lot of problems that come with that. There can be unexpected breedings, you know, unplanned pregnancies, cats escaping outside. I mean, we've heard it all. Not, you know, not personally, because we spay and neuter all our cats, or little nudist spays and neuters, but you know, from other people and other stories. Not only that, there's risk of uterine infections that most lay people don't know how to recognize, and that's called pyometra. and pyometra can become an emergency very quickly overnight. I've talked to so many people, I can't tell you how many people, and they told me their cat had some type of symptom of discharge down there, and I'm like, please, please, please run to your vet immediately. And sure enough, it was a deadly uterine infection. Like, they can die from this infection like that. All that needs to happen is their uterus to rupture from the infection and dead. So anyway, there's just a whole world of problems there. So a good breeder is going to protect their kittens by getting them spayed and neutered, because only someone who has experience or has a really good mentor should ever be in the position to breed these cats. And not only that, but a good ethical breeder is going to look at the big picture. You know, when I was breeding, I always could stand tall and proud, even breeding animals and breeding these cats despite the massive pet population problem, because these cats are specialty animals and they cannot be found at every shelter everywhere. For most people to be able to ever have the pleasure of enjoying and owning one of these cats, somebody has to be breeding them. So, you know, that was the platform that I, you know, practiced upon. And not only that, but spaying and neutering the pets that I was placing into the world, that guaranteed that while I felt very ethical about what I was doing as a breeder, I also guaranteed that I was not in one tiny iota adding to the massive suffering of all of the animals out here that don't have homes today. So that's another just huge point. If they're not doing that, run. Last thing, gotta wrap this up, form of payment. This is huge. I just want to scream all the time when people come to me and they just got scammed. They just got scammed. They just got scammed. They just got scammed. All the time people are getting scammed, losing $500, $1,000, $2,000 to these breeders that most likely aren't even breeders. They're stealing pictures from other catteries. People have stole our cats' pictures for years, throw them up on a quickie little Wixie website BS, and steal people's money. So a good breeder is going to let you send payment however you want to send the payment. And again, if they won't let you, run the other way. To a good breeder, you should have several payment options. PayPal, perhaps. I mean, I'm not saying every breeder has to accept all these things, but you know, different ones we have accepted in the past at Little News was like PayPal, Venmo, Wells Fargo, Zelle thing. That's not through Wells Fargo. Zelle, it's through all banks, I guess. Apple Pay, personal checks, money orders, cashier's checks. Although personal checks get a little sketchy, I think maybe initially like for a deposit, but most breeders aren't going to take a personal check right before kitten goes home, because then you could flake on them. So they won't do that. But like cashier's checks, money orders, cash, whatever. So again, you be in charge of that and how you want to pay within reason. They should be giving you at least a couple options. They should not say you can only send them Western Union, or you can only send them gift, like I've heard people say, breeders said they could only send Walmart gift cards and stuff like that. No. Then please just protect yourself. So that's a wrap. I've talked too long like usual, but I just want to help everybody, and I hope that this video gets out there and gets shared and helps some people be protected. It just hurts my heart. I love these cats so much, and so many people and the cats themselves are being put in very, very bad situations, and I just want to be a little piece of doing whatever I can to try to help that. All right, I hope everybody has a great night. Bye.